We're going to get started here momentarily. My name is Liz, and I will be walking you through our presentation today. So just bear with us. We'll get started here shortly. I'll let a few more people in here. All right. So without further ado, we'll get started. Welcome to the MBA program information session at Golden Gate University. My name is Liz Zollers, and I am your recruitment and admissions advisor for today's information session. And we are joined today by the wonderful Teresa Markham, our Associate Program Director. And I'm going to pause here to let her introduce herself and say hello, but she will be taking us through a little bit about the program, the curriculum, and what to expect from the outcomes after completing the program here today.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you for the warm introduction and the welcome message. To all of you, my name is Teresa Markham. I'm the Associate Director for the MBA program and also a lecturer here. I am very delighted to be on board, and I will be talking a lot about the MBA program. I also happen to be a lecturer here. I teach many of the MBA courses. You'll be hearing more about it momentarily. I'm also joined here by Robert Schaffner, who is also our dean. So thank you, Robert, also for joining. Thanks, Liz. Over.
Thank you both. All right, without further ado, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about Golden Gate University. We have been open for over 100 years serving students. We have been one of the founders of online education, meeting our students where they learn best. We offer both an online and hybrid modality, which we'll speak more to a little bit later. We have a growing alumni network and wonderful staff and faculty that are also the career that teach our students in the courses the most breaking theory and practice that you can apply real time, not only in the program, but also after completing the program. So I will turn it over to Teresa, who's going to tell us a little bit more about GGU, and then we'll start into the program.
Thank you, Liz. Again, welcome each and every one of you. I would quickly dive into why we choose Golden Gate University. One quick observation is that many MBAs prospects are re-evaluating why they want to go into grad school. They are looking into things such as flexibility, the cost of a program, and the timeline, and also the possibility of applying what emerging technologies into the program. But what actually makes Golden Gate University unique, first of all, is a private and a nonprofit university. It is also WASC accredited. Our class sizes are really small, and that allows our instructors to have a personalized instruction, a personal relationship with the students. The average student age is 30, and our program is designed in such a way that we have courses run throughout the year. The courses are run in summer, terms run in the fall term, and also in the spring term. Next slide. I do want to mention that Golden Gate University, we have revamped our MBA program, streamlining our curriculum and expanding our concentration areas. You will be hearing more from me. The goal of doing this is to prepare you as working professionals so that you become successful, and also you will be able to accommodate your time looking at how business is run these days. We are looking at innovation and agility. And so what actually makes the program very special compared to other programs, as I said earlier, is that it has been revamped. It used to be a 45-unit course, but now we have reduced it to 36 units in total. In terms of the requirement, we don't have any GMAT or GRE. The class format, it's usually either online or hybrid. And what I mean is that you don't have to stop working. You have the choice of taking your classes online, which is live conference or via Zoom or hybrid format where you are required to be in class only twice, which is 20% of the course. So 20% 2 times on campus, and the rest of it is e-learning. So it gives you the flexibility, unlike other schools. The program length is only about 1.5 years to 2 years. And I want you to remember fall term is approaching. The early deadline is November 9, and the final deadline is December 14th. So please pay close attention to that. Next slide. So career opportunities. I want to talk about the program. The MBA program here, the way in which it's designed is designed in such a way that we blend the foundation courses with the core program and also the specialization areas, concentration areas. And the reason why we do that is to enable you to develop soft skills, such as to be able to communicate with confidence and also to do presentations, to be able to think critically and to do teams, working effectively in teams. The program equips students to be able to be analytical, to be leaders, right? Making decisions and to effectively navigate today's fast-changing global business environment. And what do I mean? We all know that business is very volatile these days. It's uncertain. We never know what might happen tomorrow. So the purpose is for you to be equipped in terms of your skills to be able to handle any situation that you find yourselves. Another beauty of it is the location. We are located in San Francisco. We are right in the heart of San Francisco. You know what's going on. There are a lot of companies, non-profit, profit organization, a lot of startup businesses. Salesforce is across us. And we are also very close to the Silicon Valley, where there are so many job opportunities for you. Next slide. As I mentioned earlier on, one distinct thing about our program is the faculty. I want you to know and understand that our faculty are carefully selected, and these are people who are professionals who come into the program to teach you, allowing you themselves to share, their backgrounds, their skills, their job experiences directly with you in the classroom. That way it brings real life experience, industry insights, and a practical approach to the classroom. Again, I mentioned our program is mainly online or hybrid. So that is the beauty of it all. The online course module allow you to earn your degree whilst you are working, making it ideal choice for career changers or professionals looking to advance in their career. Next slide. So this is the time for me to talk about the curriculum. What does the curriculum entail? So it is designed, as I said earlier, has been reduced from a 45 unit to a 36 unit program. The foundation course, we expect students to have a basic understanding in what? How to run a business, fundamentals of business, and then data analysis for managers. These two courses are not non-credited. You can take these courses from any place, but you just have to show us that you have the basic understanding to be able to handle the program. So those are basic skills. The data analysis for managers allows you to understand what statistics. If you can't understand statistics, if you cannot do regression analysis or use of Excel spreadsheet, then that might be a problem. And also the basics of how to run an organization, how to plan, and how to execute. The core courses, let me jump into the core courses. The core courses adds up to 18 units, and each student must take these courses. They are 18 units courses. Lead 302, which is management and leadership, but the new name is dynamics of leadership. Right? Some people don't understand that there is a difference between management and leadership and teams, how to manage teams. So that course will enlighten you and to develop your skill set into how to manage and also how to lead others. Corporate finance. Where are your finances going to? It teaches you how to manage your returns, profit and loss, and how to balance your earnings. Information technology, which is the MBA 323, this is a course that will enlighten you to the different information technology appliances that are needed in succeeding with your organization. The MSBA 300 Foundation of Business Analytics, that is the use of data. How do you use data and how do you analyze data to enable your business to succeed, right? So it's mainly the purpose of analyzing the use of data to advance your organization. Market 300. Market 300, that is marketing management. How do you manage your what? Your produce. How do you sell your produce, right? It's about understanding the different functionalities and how the different strategies of getting your produce out there into the market. OP 300, Operations and Supply Chain Management. This course is about how we find our resources. We've heard several times about the imposition of tariffs and how those tariffs are affecting the cost of goods and commodities. This course is brilliant because it gives you the understanding that you can get your resources from different dimensions. Now, the very fun course that I like is Management 345, the context of what? Business. How do you do business in other countries? The laws, are you thinking about ethics and social responsibilities that comes with what? Running a business? Many people have run into problems, not because they are unethical, but because they don't have the skill set and understanding. Our professionals in this unique school college would help you to be open-minded, to understand what it means to run a business in other countries, and also understanding that you don't practice your business in a vacuum, knowing that there's so many things going on around you and to be aware of is very critical. MBA 311, that is another good course, strategic analysis and design. How do you structure your organization? Things are changing rapidly. You always have to pay close attention to your organization structure. How can you cut back? How can you save money? How can you expand? All of these are little dynamics, tricks, and skills that will help you to advance and to develop. The last course, which is the MBA 300, and these are strategic courses. I call this strategy and the capstone because they are special courses that help you to not just develop yourself, but to see what's going on around you. Business planning is to develop a business from scratch, right? How do you involve stakeholders? How do you convince investors to invest their money into your business, right? Next slide. I did tell you at the beginning of the session that our programs have been revamped and streamlining and also including a lot of new courses that will excite you. So after you have taken courses in the core program, then it is time to specialize. And that's what we call the degree concentration areas. Each and every student is required to take 9 units. And then here are the breakdown of the degree concentrations or specialization. These courses would allow you to specialize in your where your passion actually lie. Applied AI. This is one of the new courses that have been introduced into the program. And we have the business analytics course, entrepreneurship course. Entrepreneurship course actually, or concentration, has two different tracks. We have the entrepreneur and also the strategy, and each of them have 3 or 4 different courses underneath. So if you're a fan of finance, then it's up to you, after you've had a feel of the core areas, to specialize in finance. The finance has finance track and also technical aspects. Industrial organizational psychology, information technology. We have marketing. We have project management concentration. We have management concentration. Management has 6 different tracks, 6 different areas of focus. And what do I mean? We have the global management. Global management, we have global supply chain. Healthcare has become a big issue. A lot of people are looking into healthcare. The health care has the patient care areas and also the organizational areas. It's in high demand. But the beauty about it is we have partnered with Samuel Merritt University, which is across the bay, and they allow our students to take courses from their end. Again, it's one of the popular concentration areas. We have information technology management, organizational behavior, and also project management. Next slide.
Thank you so much. And this is where I'll take over for time being. I will tell you about the admissions requirements for applying. We are looking for a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited U.S. institution. We are looking for official transcripts and unofficial transcripts. We are looking for a grade point average of a 3.0. And we're also looking for a professional resume in CV format, as well as a statement of purpose. The statement of purpose should be a minimum of 1 page in length. We do have the statement of purpose guidelines on our website, but when you apply, we'll also be sending you information on what is required to apply, and it will have an outline of what's required for the statement of purpose as well. We also have our financial aid options. When you're applying, you can also go ahead and apply for financial aid if that is the funding option that you're planning to use. On the screen, you will see our FAFSA code as well. We do have some scholarship options as well. Once you are a student, you can start working with our financial aid team to look at some scholarship options that are available to our students. So the next step, our spring term, is our next term that's available. The early application deadline is November 9th. And what that means is if you get your application in by that time, you can start registering for classes the following week, as that's when registration opens for classes. And then the final deadline to apply for the spring term is December 14th. You can get started by applying on our website, and I'll also have a QR code at the end that you can snap and take a picture of. Our application takes a total of 10 minutes. I do recommend completing it from beginning to end in one setting. As soon as you submit your application, one of us will reach out to you and tell you what the next steps are for completing your application for review. I've gone ahead and put up on the screen here Teresa's email address. So if you have any specific questions you'd like to email her, or once you're into our program, certainly this is great information to keep on file. Feel free to snap a picture of that now or write that down. I'll also go ahead and put our QR code on here. Since we're running over time, I'll just go ahead and say thank you so much to all of you for joining us today for our GGU MBA program information session. Special thank you to Teresa for all that information. I felt like I learned a lot. I hope you all did as well. And we look forward to receiving your application soon. And you all have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.